grandmother, which I'm named after, Betty.
Okay, Betty.
So,
You just used her first name again.
That's okay, but he did just repeat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure you keep it in check.
Hi,
Hi,
this is Alice,
and this is Kai.
and welcome to our channel. Before we start in this video, we just wanted to let you guys know, so we've obviously been looking at our comments and there's been a lot of requests for a PO box. So we have finally sorted a PO box out. So if you look in the description of this video and any video moving forward, there will be the details for the PO box. I think we'll put all the dimensions, whatever.
We don't really know how it works, to be honest. We have to read our documentation and stuff.
But it'll be in the description and it should be quite clear as to what's allowed.
So.
No bombs.
Yes.
No guns.
Please don't feel obliged to send anything. It's purely because it was requested. We don't need anything. But people are generous and they've mentioned about sending us US snacks that we can react to and try on camera. So that would be quite exciting, but please just don't feel like you have to.
Absolutely. It's just there. Don't.
Absolutely. In case you ever wondered or need it or were thinking about something, but yeah, it's just there. Okay,
so moving on to the video then. So today we're back with Jolly, and we're going to be looking at Memphis Soul Food. I know we had a little look at the Louisiana Soul Food. In the comments, there was quite a few people saying that it wasn't proper soul food, if that makes sense. It was more like, I don't know.
Okay. Or maybe there's more to soul food than what we just
think
see.
so. I think the dishes maybe that we saw weren't necessarily considered as soul food or something along that. I'm not really sure, but anyhow, let's see what this one has in store for us and whether this is actually soul food. Let us know in the comments. And let's go. That is an image to begin with.
Welcome to our soul being soothed.
I've never had anything that tastes anything like that before.
It's really like a hug.
Alrighty, let's do this.
Wow, soul food.
Our seniors. Hello.
Welcome to our seniors.
Thank you so much. Oh, we get a hug.
How you doing?
Thank you so much.
Oh, we get a hug.
Yes, there we go.
I'm sorry, before we move on, she looks like a proper Southern lady that would just love you no matter who you are. She met you for the first time. She'll just love you and feed you her best dishes. That's what she comes across to me. The way she speaks and the way she
I get that. I get that. Yeah.
It just feels like they're family already, basically.
Yep. This is going to be good.
I'm not really used to such a warm welcome in the UK. To
definitely not.
But it's a nice breath of fresh air.
Well, you won't find that welcome probably nowhere, not only in the UK, in America either.
Oh, really?
Okay. But you're part of the family now. So.
Oh, that was the easiest adoption process.
This is the spot for the best soul food in Memphis.
No, you have that confused.
Okay.
Let's start back over. Okay. You said Memphis. I say Tennessee. Oh, okay. I say the United States. Oh. I say the world. Because I'm the only one got love. Nobody else got no love but Alcina.
Okay. Best soul food in the world.
Like I say, we cook with love. Alcina been in business 27 years. Alcina is my mother.
Wow.
I lost my only child, so I wear these on everything I interview. So I took this restaurant. I did not cook growing up. My mother Alcina trained me by coming to Memphis. And she could call me and say it should be this color by now, it should be that color by now. Okay. I mean, this is nothing but God. That's the only person I can give credit.
Thank you so much for having us.
Yeah,
we're super excited. My soul and stomach.
Oh, well, baby, I feed your heart, your head. Okay. Then, baby, I definitely got your stomach, so I ain't worried about that one. I got you. So, yeah.
That was an extremely warm welcome. And not just because it's 37 degrees outside.
Yeah. Hello.
Hello.
What's this?
That's the ghetto-ade.
Ghetto-ade.
It's like the homemade Kool-Aid.
What's the secret ingredient?
It's 3 different Kool-Aids and lots and lots and lots and lots of sugar.
Okay.
I knew that was coming.
Sugar seems to be a common thing in the South, doesn't it? We've seen that in a lot, especially in like the iced tea. Really sugary. I've never had Kool-Aid though. What is it?
We don't know what Kool-Aid is. We don't have Kool-Aid here that I know of.
Well, I think because we don't know what it is, it's hard to know if we have it or not.
Something similar, maybe. Yeah. No idea what it is.
No, me either.
That's 4 lots.
Oh, no, yeah. Gee, to be honest, I really need a bit of sugar right now, so I'm ready.
3 different Kool-Aids combined.
Wow, she wasn't kidding. That's lovely, but it tastes like concentrate. We would sell that in the UK to be diluted. 1 part ghetto-ade, 10 parts water. Yeah.
So that's like basically pure squash, effectively, is what they're saying.
That's what
isn't it?
he's saying.
Yeah,
Obviously, it's not.
No,
It's
but
just very sweet.
interesting.
Wow, look
This
at that.
is the double decker that I created.
Oh my gosh.
It has 2 pieces of fish on Texas toast. The tartar sauce,
Fish.
I'm gonna get you to bring you some homemade tartar sauce.
Fantastic.
And I created that. And these are your fried green tomatoes. Some people fry their tomatoes with meal. We fry them with flour. And this is
Fried green tomatoes. That's what she said,
Yeah,
right?
I've always wanted to try them. I see them in a lot of
What,
American
fried tomatoes?
green tomatoes. They're a bit different.
Ah, okay.
They're a bit. There's more substance. They're a bit harder.
Oh, really?
They're the ones that we pickle in Romania as well.
Ah,
They're different.
okay.
here is the smothered pork chop and the smothered chicken. Should have got one of mine smothered, but you got everything.
Now, can I ask one more thing, Alcina? Oh, it's not Alcina, it's I keep calling you that.
Miss BJ, because you a baby, you cannot call me by my first name. T, give me some tartar sauce.
Sorry, madam.
You'll be all
Sorry,
right.
madam. Sorry.
Give me some tartar sauce.
What
Miss
do we
BJ.
call you, your
Miss
ladyship?
BJ.
Miss
Okay.
BJ.
I love that.
Your ladyship?
We actually went noodling for Catfish yesterday.
Oh, bless your heart. Never been there, never done that.
Yeah, we did it in
Put your hand in
Mississippi.
their nest and then
Oh, that was the day
Bite.
before.
She's so likable, isn't she? The way
Yeah.
she talks is just so
Even when
likable.
she tells you off, it's like, you can't. You're like, yeah, she's right. How could I?
She seems lovely.
onto it.
We all need one of them.
Grab their jaw
Oh, my goodness.
and you pull it out.
Did you enjoy that?
Amazing.
It was a lot of fun.
It was
a
so
lot of fun. I'd
good.
recommend it. This, however, looks like a much better way to enjoy the catfish.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, so it's
You gotta get
battered
these body
catfish.
catfish before you eat the catfish.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, exactly.
So this is soul food.
This is soul food, Ollie. Cooked from the soul with love. This is
Green fried potatoes.
fried green tomatoes.
Tomatoes.
you were way off.
I only
So
got one word
close.
wrong.
So
Only one
close,
word wrong.
and yet so far.
Okay.
I have heard a lot about green tomatoes.
I thought green tomatoes were unripe.
Well, they are unripe. That's why they call them green tomatoes.
Okay.
So they're not a different kind of tomato as well.
So it's a
they're
different
just-
stage of tomato then. So
Yeah.
before they go red and they're ripe, what we would normally have in our salads, they're that step before, I guess. They
I
could
think so.
still be slightly different as well.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I've never had anything that tastes anything like that before. Are you serious right now?
It's like a deep fried salad. If you want the healthiness of a salad minus the unhealthiness of a deep fried thing, so I guess you're kind of at just neutral health.
Exactly. The only time we've ever tried soul food before was in Louisiana. It was like Creole Cajun, quite
There
a
we
different
go.
vibe.
That was
right?
amazing.
That was one of the best meals we had in the States. Incredible. Interestingly, they like cook in big batches, right? And then they serve it out when everyone comes, which
the
I mean, still
gumbo.
tastes
I
amazing.
need to
didn't
try
hold that against them
gumbo.
at all. This is all cooked fresh to order.
I'm just going to rewind this a little bit because I talked over
You
it.
talked over
But
it.
I would love to try some gumbo.
We just
Really
saw
want to try
the gumbo again and we're like, oh, drooling.
gumbo.
Incredible. Interestingly, they like cook in big batches, right? And then they serve it out when everyone comes, which, I mean, it still tasted amazing. I didn't hold that against them at all. This is all cooked fresh to order, and you can really taste it with the deep fried stuff, because that's like fresh, soft cooked tomato, crispy on the outside.
Okay, so this is deep fried catfish.
This is her double decker.
That
She
looks
said we
good.
need to put on some of her homemade tartar sauce as well.
Let's do it.
Dancing away.
What is...
Okay.
Making me hungry.
What?
I feel conflicted. Just objectively, my taste buds are telling me that is a lot better than the catfish that I caught yesterday.
It is.
But
It tastes a lot better, Ollie.
my heart says, stay loyal to your buddy who you ripped from his nest and then devoured.
Okay, didn't need to look at it like that, but okay. That is incredible. I just want to try some of the catfish by itself. It's so succulent. The breading, the crisp, whatever, however she's frying that is perfect. Oh my gosh.
You know,
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, Ollie. This is not a normal sandwich. This is something she invented. herself is perfectly balanced. The bread, nice and like crispy, it's like lightly toasted, not overpowering at all, just complements everything else inside it. You know what I feel like makes it though? Instead of like pickles, she's put these chunks, I don't know if you can see, these chunks of green tomato in. And the fried green tomato is incredible. It's like a pickle, it's tangy, fresh, but then it's less intense than a pickle.
You couldn't have pickle in a fish sandwich. It's too much. It couldn't compete with the flavor.
Yeah, that bit. Well, that's the strongest pickle I think I've ever tasted. That is a fierce pickle. Wow. Pork chop.
It's fried
She
and
just
then
wasn't
smothered
expecting
in
that.
gravy. And you can see the thickness of this pork chop.
Wow. Yeah.
I love a pork chop.
Oh. That's ridiculous. What is that gravy?
It's really creamy, right? It's almost like
Gravy
kind
is
of,
delicious.
I can feel my soul being soothed.
Big time.
Her ladyship invited us with a warm hug, then promptly adopted us. She said we were part of the family straight away. No vetting. I'd do a background check at least.
No. Not at all.
I can have a check of history, but she just, you know,
Yeah. She liked your vibe.
she liked my vibe.
Liked your vibe. How's the mac and cheese?
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Oh, wow. Oh, I really like that.
What's that is?
It's less intense. What's this?
Oh, nice.
This is cabbage.
I got no idea what
This is
it
cabbage.
Oh, cabbage.
Weird up.
No idea.
Oh, we haven't tried the cornbread yet.
Oh, I thought that was a pancake.
No, that's cornbread.
It's delicious because you put it
Oh,
in the
they did
gravy.
cook it like
You
a pancake,
immediately put
that's
it in the
why I
gravy.
saw
With
that.
the gravy as well.
I don't really like cornbread normally. But I think because it's like fried, it's crispy on the outside. The reason I don't like cornbread is I feel like you bite into it, it's just a kind of mush, you know?
Some people call it corn fritters. That's what I call it.
Ah.
Oh, I don't know what you put in that gravy, but that gravy is...
Homemade.
Oh,
I said everything.
everything's homemade. You can really taste this all just freshly cooked.
How old are these recipes?
Alcina Mama was born January 13, 1921.
Wow.
So all the recipes that I use are her recipes of mine. I don't use anybody else's recipe. My grandmother, which I'm named after, Betty.
Okay, Betty.
So
You just use her first name again. He
That's
just,
okay, but he didn't just repeat.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I just want to make sure you keep him in
so
check.
sorry.
Okay. You're on a tight ship in here. Yeah. I can tell.
So have you ever had yams before?
We have no.
I don't,
No, it's candy yam.
So these candied
Some
yams.
people call them yam, some people call them sweet potatoes.
Okay.
A really dish in the African American community that you have to have every holiday.
what? Hell yeah.
But then we cook it here every day.
Oh my gosh.
I could just eat a whole plate of those.
It tastes like autumn, you know?
Yeah.
Like autumn. You know,
Like fall. They call it fall here. Yeah.
My mom always say October potatoes are the better potatoes.
It's so soft, but also sweet and all like candy.
It really is kind of like a dessert on the side. you know?
Yeah,
I
almost.
like a sweet potato pie.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, although next to the ghetto-ade, I mean, that would taste savory.
Yeah.
Seriously.
Jumping off the mountain.
Yeah.
That's my favorite side so far.
That's your favorite?
That's my favorite side from the sides. Although the green tomatoes
green tomatoes
were so good. Why don't we eat the tomatoes green? Is it common to eat the green
Well,
tomatoes
that's where they
here?
fry 'em, but one time I was out of some, so I tried the red ones. You can try the red ones too, but most of the time it's the green ones, 99%.
It's so tangy and delicious.
But like I say, but when people fry 'em with meal, they're more grainy. We fry 'em with flour. And then a lot of restaurants buy 'em frozen, but we don't do anything like that. So those are made fresh.
They taste so fresh and just
Don't make a difference.
they've just come out the fryer, right? Like it tasted like that. Okay.
Did you put them in the double decker?
Yeah,
Is
it's
that
two in the double decker.
that's what that is? That's what because it works. It works almost like a pickle
Yeah.
does in a burger.
Yeah. We had
What is soul food? I mean, I know it's this, but like,
soul food. The history of soul food is that was when the slave master would give the African their slaves the food that they thought was not even good.
Okay.
So that's why you had the chitlins. That's why things that they didn't want.
Yeah.
So they took something that they were so intelligent. They took something that was supposed to be meant for no good and turned it into a delicacy. So that's why we call it soul, because it's food that was cooked from the soul. Because it was not good, given to them for good. It was given them for bad.
Right.
And
Wow.
they made something good out of it.
let's
Yeah.
Wow.
yeah.
And the creativity to make it taste this good. I mean, clearly the love and care that goes into these recipes, you can taste.
And that's what they get, because these are the recipes my mom used. A lot, all soul food places don't taste like this.
Yeah.
All home cooking places don't taste like this. It is that you got to care about your people. You got to care about your customers.
Yeah.
And I really do care about my customers. That's why I don't pre-cook anything. Everything is cooked right then and right there, because I want them to experience, after I lost my child, I want them to experience the same thing that I experienced growing up.
Right.
My
Wow.
mother made everything from scratch.
It is.
That is really nice. And also, you don't mind sometimes waiting a bit longer for your food if you need to, when you know it's cooked fresh and
Yeah, definitely.
it's, you know.
It's just got such a nice, like, you can taste the difference if something is fresh or if it's been sat there, you know, waiting, and then like,
Absolutely.
you can really taste the difference.
Yeah, and you can tell she's really passionate.
And it
about
looks, I mean, granted, it's not the prettiest food, but then you kind of expect that with the type of food it is.
Yeah,
if
it's
that makes
homemade
sense.
food. It's what you would cook at home.
My food looks, you know, when
It's not gonna
my food
look-
looks a lot worse than that actually, but you know what I mean though. So it's not like your sort of Michelin star style kind of very pretty food.
It's not made to look
No.
pretty. It's made
But it
to
tastes
be good
good.
and taste
Yeah,
amazing.
it looks good.
Yeah.
Like, that's the sort of food I like, you know.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't need to look pretty. I don't want small portions. I just want a plate of love.
Yeah,
you know? That's what I want.
that's it.
There we go. Let's carry
Such a privilege to get to taste this, such family cooking. Thank you so much.
So much. Okay.
Late BJ.
Bam, I like that.
She is an absolute star. Okay.
Fried chicken.
chicken.
Okay, fried chicken. Chunk of meat.
That
Wow,
gravy
so, okay,
on
so
top,
this
I
is
think.
on the bone, chicken straight off the bone.
This might be my favorite thing.
It's battered in this crispy batter and then covered in this southern gravy. Oh my gosh, that's incredible.
It is
That's
incredible.
genuinely, I mean, it's not even really fair to call this fried chicken. It's not fair to label it the same thing as what they're selling in KFC. Like, it's just not at all. It's in a league of its own. My goodness me. One of the cornbread. This cornbread is incredible.
So it's interesting, her ladyship said soul food is making something beautiful from scraps, as it were. Because that's a theme that is repeated all around the world, I think. We spent a lot of time in Korea. Dishes like budae-jjigae, army-based stew, was made from the discarded ingredients of military bases.
Very true.
After the Korean War. It's the human spirit to kind of make something good out of something terrible. That is amazing, isn't it? And maybe that's what they mean when they say it's made with love. Like, it's like love endures.
Yeah, exactly. Well, this is the thing, right? When you're comfortable, you don't really need to be that creative. It's like art, right? Like, a lot of art comes from dark places. Mate, you guys need to try these green. Have you had green tomatoes before?
Green tomatoes?
Yeah. Homemade sauce. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
Yeah. That's a game changer. Like, well, how do we not eat that?
I don't know who came up with the idea, but whatever.
Oh, it's good.
When they came up with it, it was,
Yeah.
Do you come here often?
yeah, I come with you know, because I like the soul food.
Yeah.
Because we ride around and people eat McDonald's, Wendy's.
Yeah, there's so much
I like, I mean, I understand, but I like to come somewhere where I know they took the time, peeled the tomatoes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's cooked fresh just for you.
It's just cooked right then and there.
Yeah.
That's a good point, because I'm not entirely sure I know what made with love means, but I know what made not with love is, and it's McDonald's. You know, there's very little love in that kitchen.
Some of the people at McDonald's really don't want to be there. Of
course, yeah.
It's a job. Why, If you don't want to be there, why do I want to eat there?
Yeah.
It's
You're
kind of
right.
true.
Every time
Fair
I
point.
you know, like,
We got a hug today. I was like, you don't know me.
that's the love.
Yeah.
The soul, you know, the soul.
No,
No,
I
I
love
mean, if
that.
you live anywhere near Memphis and you haven't come here, you're doing life wrong. You're
Get
doing
down,
life wrong.
Alcidius.
Like, come in here, just get loving in a hug.
Yeah,
It's like this place is like therapy.
Okay, now, this is my mother's bread pudding. I have never seen anybody use the same bread that she uses or the process that she uses to make it. This right here is her recipe for pecan, different regions call it different things. Most pecan pies are too sweet. This is not real sweet.
Wow,
So
okay.
everything here is her recipe.
Thank you so
spoil
much.
us.
This is, yeah, I mean,
Your ladyship.
Your ladyship.
She loves
Lady
it.
of Memphis.
Come on then.
Only knows how to
That
behave
title is
and
going to stick.
Yeah.
She's going to be like, well, I have you know.
Yeah. I have been.
I'm a lady.
Yeah.
I'm a lady.
Okay.
Should we start with the bread pudding?
Wow. Oh, it's soft. Oh, it's so warming.
It's like a hagoli.
Yeah.
You know, there's a fine line between mushy and chewy.
Yeah.
This is the bit in between the Venn diagram, which is good. It's really like a hug. It's hugging my tongue.
100%.
It's hugging my teeth, my tongue, my palate, my throat, my tonsils.
That sounds a bit much, but it is in
What's
a
the
good
thing
way.
that dangles down? What's that thing?
Yeah, it sounds like you're going to die, but in a good way. In a good way.
Get the EpiPen. I think I'm allergic to bread pudding.
No, you're not. No, you're not. It's exactly like the first ever time we tried biscuits and gravy, you know, and it just feels like that warm hug that you just want to eat all the time. That's what this is.
Have we seen that video? When they
No,
tried?
not for the first time. No, I think
I don't recognize it.
I don't think we saw this one.
Hmm.
It might not be. I mean, we specifically saw their series in Texas to begin with, so maybe
this
that
was
was
before,
not in Texas.
yeah.
It's a warm hug in a dish.
You know what's interesting
have a
about
look.
that as well? Taste-wise, it tastes very, very similar to one of the most famous desserts in the world, Tipsy Cake, at Heston Blumenthal's restaurant in London.
You're
A
right.
2 or 3 Michelin star restaurant.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, look at you just name dropping the Michelin star restaurant
no,
we've been to.
my
That was
point
your
being-
favourite dish you ever had
Yeah,
until
but my
very
point
recently.
being-
It's a home recipe.
It's a
from,
home recipe.
from 100 years ago. It's not got some Michelin star chef research and developing for years to develop it. It's just home style cooking. This is crazy, man.
And I named that pie Go-Go Pecan Pie
Go-Go pecan.
because that was my son's nickname. That was his favorite dessert of mine.
This is his favorite dessert.
So that's why it's called when you really Go-Go Pecan Pie.
Okay.
Okay.
It's not too sweet.
It's not too sweet. It's-
Yes, right, it's the 3 bags.
and you know,
I'm sorry, your ladyship. This is one of my favorite desserts I've ever had in my entire life. I'm at a lack of. I don't have the words to describe that.
I like that it's not that sweet because I could eat a whole pie.
Okay, well, this has been a taste of real Southern soul food.
I'm consistently amazed, not only by how good it is, but how good it makes you feel.
I can't stop smiling. This is a memory. I'm not going to forget anytime soon. Oh, more ghetto-ade.
More ghetto-ade.
Yeah. All right.
You want to give me diabetes?
All right. This has been Southern soul food.
We'll see you jolly soon.
See you soon, guys. Oh, we're actually not on the road yet because we need to go have some Memphis barbecue.
It's 4:30.
Yeah, let's take a break.
Ooh.
Take a short break. Short break. And some barbecue.
Short break from
Ribs.
such a
Memphis.
big
I'm gonna
meal
die.
It's famous
I'm
for
literally
ribs.
gonna die.
and then barbecue.
We need to break.
Well, at least we know what's coming up next in the next video. We've got some more barbecue stuff,
Yeah.
but maybe a different twang on it. Okay, so soul food.
Oh, I just love
It
it.
looked good, didn't it?
It's like eating at your mama's house.
That's exactly what it is. Well, more like your grandma's house, I think.
Yeah.
Like it's,
Or whoever was a better cook.
well, yeah. My grandma, I don't know how good her food was. You know, I used to go there and get porridge and batter. That's all I remember.
Better. What?
Yeah, so you know, like how we make Yorkshire puddings here with roasted.
Yeah.
So rather than making a Yorkshire pudding, because I think you would put self-raising flour, right? And that's how it goes. Well, my nan didn't do that. I think she just put normal. I might get, if she sees this video, I might die. But I think she put normal flour, so it didn't rise, but it was like chunky. It was just like a slab of batter.
And just
and
doughy
just cut it,
thing,
and,
yeah.
and oh, it was good though. I'll give you that. It was good. It was hearty, but it was good. But
Okay.
it's kind of like that sort of food, isn't it? You know, where it's just passed down through generations. It's like you just kind of learn by doing. Almost.
Yeah, and you go on with your life and become an adult and still think about that food. You want to
They,
go
they
back
stick
to
though, don't they? The
your
childhood
mama's
recipes.
house to
Yeah,
have
no,
some of the
I
cooking.
get that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know about my mum's house though. that food was awful.
Oh dear, we don't want your
Hi,
mum
Mum.
watching this.
But no, yeah, that looked good though, didn't it? I think
It was amazing.
it all looked really nice.
I would love to try
the southern fried
all of it.
chicken though, southern fried chicken in gravy as well. Oh yes, that sounds
And
amazing.
the bread pudding looked amazing. The sandwich as well with the
I would be the sandwich looked really good. You know, like first impressions of that sandwich looks like a bit of a club sandwich with chicken, doesn't it? But obviously it's fish instead. But I think that'd be really nice. Bit of tartar.
And the fried green tomatoes. We'd love to try those.
No idea what to expect from that, to be honest. It's kind of like a pickle, but not so pickly.
I think it would not have the consistency necessarily of a pickle, so it would still be, you know, it's got that.
Maybe it's a pickle that I could kind of. I know it's not a pickle, but maybe it's kind of like a pickle that I could tolerate.
It's got a bit of that tanginess because it's not ripe.
Just under ripe.
But it's firm, and I think that might hold maybe when you fry it.
Yeah, I mean, bread pudding, I don't really know because I don't think I've really ever had bread pudding. Or if I have, it was a long time ago and I don't really remember what it tastes like. So I'm not sure. I'm a bit on the fence about bread pudding. The pecan pie looked good.
I think I like the idea of it not being extremely sweet. Yeah.
Yeah. The yams or sweet potatoes, I'd give that a go. I've had sweet potatoes here, not quite.
It was a candy.
Yeah, not quite like the candy style. So it'd be interesting. I think it'd be a bit of a sugar overload, but
I would try it all basically.
Oh yeah, me too. Pork chop looked good. Everything looked good,
Everything
really,
looked
didn't it?
good.
Yeah, nice. Our seniors.
Yeah.
Seems like a place to be, didn't it? Lovely. Well, we've had our first look at, our second look, I don't know.
Yeah.
You let us know how this one compares to the Louisiana soul food that Jolly went to previously, because obviously they're two very different styles, I think, as well. In the other one, you had like gumbo. There was something with stuffing as well, wasn't there? I remember in the Louisiana one, there was like a pork stuffing something.
I can't remember exactly.
It was a while ago.
I guess
can't remember exactly.
There's a lot more to soul food than some of the dishes we've seen them try. So if there are any others that you would recommend us having a look at, please let us know.
This has renewed my kind of I need some gumbo, man. I need to try that stuff. It looks good. It looks right up my alley as well.
You know?
Anyway, I suppose that's enough waffling. We always waffle.
I'm hungry now.
Me too, actually. Yeah,
We're gonna have something that's
I'm just gonna
not
go
gumbo.
No, exactly that. Okay, so if you made it this far, first of all, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe. It really helps support our channel. We're only small and we're still building, so all the support is great. But other than that, bye for now. Bye.